Just saw the opening cutscene, kind of forgot to start broadcasting before all it was over. I wanted to wait till it was done. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary. We also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. New quest, Karen Morhen. Minimap and objectives. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display is your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest. New quest, Karen Morhen. Character entry added, Yennefer of Vengabug. Let's say, Dandelion, also known as Yavgir, or Yazgir. I would eager anyone that you dear reader as a person of culture and taste, and therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I am to play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines by way of self-portrait, for the sake of thoroughness. And in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of the star has yet to reach. Born in 1229, a talented poet and troubadour, a graduate of Oxenfurt Academy, a frequent performer of royal courts, an unrequited lover, appreciated and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion as painted by his friends and promoters. The image is, of course, somewhat overbright in its coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist and thrall to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in his present work, and his story that I shall sing till the end of my days. Geralt of Rivia. Geralt of Rivia. Many cannot fathom the friendship Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all of these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongue said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before I provoked someone else into doing the same to us both. Those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend. They spoke of pure jealousy, for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence on numerous occasions. I could say a great deal about the world-famous monster hunter, a man known in elder speech as Gwynblade, or in our younger yet no less noble tongue as the White Wolf. For Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label him a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough and tumble practitioner of dirty trade. But peer closer, and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and a vast world-spanning experience. On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, one might even say gruff. Underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends. He is, be it with a bit of sound advice or the masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than many men alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of this story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle, and for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. The beautiful Yennefer. Thing a bag. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of common adventure involving... I think she's since died in the books, which is really, really sad. Between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. In the time since then, their relationship had, however, been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, crises and breakups. Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. A moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. Well, the camera rotates very quickly. I had to slow that shit down a bit. What she says. Look for highlighted objects. Oh my god, this shit's moving so quick.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
You ran out of juice. The Jacks are called. They're running out of you. Anything else in here? God damn, dude. I'm gonna have to change this shit, man. This thing is just moving too fast. Invert. No. Right stick sensitivity. Is one higher? Can't tell. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's almost probably too much at this point. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. That's so beautiful. That beautiful fucking body you got.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Oh god.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Bang a bag. What's that? I have really got to get a new controller. Cause like this is the exact same shit I was having with Death Stranding. Alright, sir, let's go. Where we at? There you go.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Shit. So why can't I get out of here yet? Locked. Key required. Key required. I gotta find the key. Where's the key? And if where's the key? Hee hee hee.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Where is he? He's like Karen Morin. Ah, lady right there. Alright. Back to outdoors, and I'm in physics. No, sir, youngin'. Fucking dog in here. Alright. We'll have to listen to that. Gotta get back.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall. What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
Goodbye. And down, I can't see. I'm gonna go down here. Where the hell she go? Where the hell do I go? Oops. I'm gonna fall a little too far there.
Geralt?
What's up?
Run into trouble? Should
Oops.
I turn back and help you?
No.
I win.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. You just need to grow a bit.
My damage running almost too fast.
Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
You're in trouble, little girl. Vesemir. Yeah, they definitely chose an actress that was a little too old to play her in the show. The fact,
Anything to say for yourself,
it's
young lady?
weird.
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Just a cruise, just a cruise, just a cruise. Let's start with the
Should work on the
fundamentals.
basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Combat. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trades are their swords, one steel for the fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple, one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witches are also adept to basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
To draw thy sword. Oh wow, they even have. Press R3 to select or deselect the target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed toward it. You don't have to select a target during combat, and it can help you focus on a specific opponent.
Quick cuts! 1, 2, 3! Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
To dodge, one side, press left and hold circle. Okay? Oh. Roll out of the way, press X.
Who's next? Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword.
Hold L2 to parry attacks.
What am I supposed to parry? I'm a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Alright, press L2 just before your opponent strikes to perform a counter attack.
Now, young lady, bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs.
Alright, quick access menu. Press L1 to open the quick access menu. Activate the Quinn sign.
Come on, at them.
Select the Quinn sign and then press X to make it active.
Tomfoolery! Enough!
Oh, okay. Alright. To cast the active sign, press R1. R2.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Good.
Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witch's. Ciri, Quen is sometimes...
Ooh. I've lost you once. Alright.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni. Oh.
See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Alright,
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
oh shit.
See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or...
Dude.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her go. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to.
So actually
Oh,
play.
Bob. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Looks like I did it. Alright, press R1 to aim at the highlighted training post and release it. Highlighted training posts.
Had enough?
Pre-training. Combat tutorial now over. If you want to continue training, Vesemir, stop training. Just sheath your sword.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Whoa, shit! The fuck?
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Kaer Morhen.
Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
Aviana will take this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Whoa. Is that the Wild Hunt? Temeria. Road to something.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me...
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wildlands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute
Well,
and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters left in the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty. Is that what this is called? The Skellige Isles? Is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters shown with slain with the silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. I have got to get a drink. Alright. How you doing, Coach? Damn, it took me a while to get good at this. Well, look at that. Controls are all over the place.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the...
Triss,
Yennefer.
was she nagging you about
Really?
true to life and... We...
And...
Oh, I didn't...
No.
It...
Be done.
Wait.
Didn't over...
Stop. We must... What's this?
Step. Back on.
Truth. Wait.
Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. The adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's
Necrophages.
go before any more show
You
up.
regenerate vitality by eating and drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in consumables slots for quick use in combat. Press up and down to consume. Oh, you roach. Alright. Witches spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wild villages, Whiteville alleys, yes. Climb over high mountain peaks and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can count on his horse Roach to help him with his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. Which I just did, so I don't know why the fuck you feel the need to tell me that.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria.
Oh, Roach turn.
War.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. Go, go.
Where did you get off to?
Faster.
What's that red thing there?
Giddy up. Come on.
What's this red thing here? Pretzels of some kind.
Giddy up. Come on.
Where did Vesemir go? What's my objective? Go to the tavern in White Orchard, which is what direction exactly? Oh, okay, I see. I see the yellow thing up there now.
Faster.
Damn. I have to tone this down until I get better at it. I was hoping I could stay on my horse and crush those guys. Well, it says to go in that direction, but there seems to be a lake in the way. And then already.
Run, Roach. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest to the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
We're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked with this one symbol here on the map. Examine these to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings.
Faster.
My gran told me about Smith's book. Lad went missing one day, so folk found a witch that was hunting nearby. Played poke at master when he started twisting his string. So wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so it worked.
Except it
Think
was
those drums are wreaking havoc on my gut. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? Seemed like they could have sewed his head back on.
Word is they laid his corpse to rest. Hush, hush, in the field.
The wild hunt in the heavens always.
I don't like you, White One.
That war was mine. Maybe he couldn't live to see it himself.
Freak. Gods preserve you.
Well, yeah.
Griffin's taken his revenge since that idiot Carl was a pig out for him. A pig stuffed with hemlock.
Damn deer, strip the bark off the trees again.
So I'm trying so hard to just stop on a dime and he just doesn't want to.
Looking for trouble?
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
What's going on? The fuck? That was weird.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Shop, buy and sell. That's X to make a purchase. Woven hour temporarily lowers the required level of items by 2. Tawny oil, Tawny owl. Accelerate stamina regeneration. No armor. Okay, that's what I have. Okay, so this is her blue stripes. Let's see. What you get here? Decoy Gwent card. Action neutral card. Swap with decoy. Swap with a card in the battlefield to return to your hand. Catapults. Gwent card. Gwent. Says if I want to play Gwent, which I'm not really interested in at the moment. Regenerator Herbal Alchemy. Used in alchemy. Okay. Redanian Herbal. Mahakaman Spirit Alchemy Ingredient. Used in Dwarven Spirit. Nilfgaardian Lemon. Cherry Cordial. Mandrake Cordial. Alchemist Alchemy Ingredient. Or Alcohest. Homemade pepper vodka, food and drink, vitality regeneration 50, vitality and regeneration drink, combat 50. Regenerates vitality, common item. Where's my coin? 291. Dumpling. I want as much food as I can get my hands on. So I'm gonna need it. Cheese. Is there anything that does better than cheeky? I want the cheeky. Not worth it. That's enough.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue, ending conversations.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
You hear? Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Okay. Options marked will make use of the Axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm your stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist hearing conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here will talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Red-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Boy, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Something else you'll be needing.
I didn't realize I walked back to the shop, dude. Oops.
Farewell.
There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play
I'm not playing Gwent.
It's like to be near dawn before you get your game in with noggin.
Ah!
Shit, babe, I'm sorry.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Ah, shit, I'm not doing it. I don't want to play Gwent.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Take my advice. Go back to your books while you can. War's no game. No faculty meetings to attend, no tenure to gain, end notes to compile. First soldier you see'll kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Okay, that's enough. I want to get started. So I will be back on this lovely game later on. Oh, never mind.
Are you familiar with Gwent?
No,
I don't want to play Gwent.
I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Okay. Yeah, I got a goddamn mixer to go buy, so I will be back on later.